I've been playing Pokemon since I got my first 3DS at about 6 or 7 years old, and 10 years later, somehow I haven't done a Nuzlocke. So I decided that for my first one, I didn't want it to be generic, but I didn't want to add a rule that was too luck-based. So I present the Pokemon Show Gym Lock. Bad name, yeah, I know, but the idea is that after every gym leader, I have to play one unranked Generation 9 random battle. And if I win, yay for me, nothing happens. If I lose, one of my Pokemon will die. Oh, and I forgot to mention that it's almost completely randomized too. For my starter, I chose Sock Puppet the Bayonet, giving my rival a Claydol and leaving a Girafarig to rot forever. Rival fight was close. Knockoff has only a third of the power it does in this gen compared to currently. My first two captures were a Dusclops, which I named Talisman, alongside Rhyhorn, which I named Ridgemond. Until... yeah, I failed. Anyways...
Yo! Solosis!
I chose Solosis as my next starter, and if you didn't know, Reuniclus is my favourite Pokemon. Unfortunately...
No! No!
yeah, the rival battle didn't go too well, but I mean, I don't have Pokeballs yet, so it's fine. I'm not gonna bother showing the rest of my Pokemon I got, and you'll see why in a second. Sharon opened up the gym battle with... two Pokemon. Caterpie. That's funny. Yeah, a Caterpie. Now, while I laughed in the face of his Caterpie, I was about to regret it.
What? Hello? Sharon?
And a little while after I failed the run, again.
Well.
Anyways, moving on to the third try. My starter, I chose Gooper the Muck, failed the rival fight again, and caught HM Slave the Bidoof, Not Egg the Execute, and Isbrib the Skarmory. And after a close rival fight and obtaining the HM that was definitely frustration, I took out the scum that is Sharon and claimed my first badge. Now, the first showdown game didn't record properly, so unfortunately I don't have the footage. Just know that I lost, and Isbrib was the sacrifice that we needed to make to continue our adventure. I mean, it's not like I valued Isbrib at all, so it's fine. You know how I just said we didn't lose any valuable team members? Yeah, so I kinda locked myself to rollout, and HM Slave was killed by this stupid copy plus the stupid waterfish thing. Moving on, I caught two new additions to the team, Dip the Hippopotas and Rockhard the Relicanth. Yes, I named him Rockhard, and using Rockhard, I clean swept through Roxy's gym, swiped for the second badge, became Riolu Man, and unfortunately the showdown footage didn't record again properly because I'm stupid. In other words, I mean stupid. Either way I won the match, so it's not too much of an issue. After beating up Team Plasma again, as children just do in society, I caught Poodle the Porygon 2, as well as meeting Colrus, aka one of the best Pokemon characters ever created. Don't even argue with me, it's the truth, and you can't change him no matter what you do because he is just that cool. Anyways, I also caught Spiffy the Scraggy and Hotdog the Houndoom from the sewers and Relic Passage, alongside Lily from a grass patch in Castelia City, and then this happened. Suspense of not knowing what you have.
Suicune? Okay. Jesus Christ.
Luckily, I managed to escape with no casualties thanks to a combination of Yawn and Minimize, getting me a third gym badge. Also, I just wanted to ask real quick, Burr had this strange Pokemon. Does anyone know what it is? I mean this genuinely, I have never seen it in my life. You know what else I've never seen in my life? You! Subscribing, so why don't you just go do that? The showdown match finally recorded properly, and while I did win, it was due to the opponent disconnecting or going AFK. That's what I meant to say. And after meeting my favourite scientist again, I caught Orb the Cascoon, gained even more adult responsibilities by being asked to run an entire shopping mall, catching Chinigondom and Chino from a hidden grotto, as well as Furry the Shinx. Now, one complaint that I do have is that they make you go through 2 gyms before fighting Elisa. And I mean, normally that would be fine, but when there's the added stress of not knowing what Pokemon they have, it can make it a pretty scary experience. Elisa did end up being a cakewalk. Or should I say, catwalk? Yeah, no, sorry, I'm sorry for that one, that was bad. And after taking care of my adult to-do list, I was introduced to triple battles, which I don't think anyone remembers was introduced during this generation. Now, I'd just like to say I'm not the most creative with names, so apologies for some of the names you'll see, the most literal of those being the Kangaskhan named Kangaroo. X-Team Plasma also entrusted me with a Zorua that became a Zorua. Yeah, I didn't think it was randomized, but I also caught Fear the Blossom. I named her Fear as I expected to learn Grover Dance, but I'll just tell you now, it did not. And after entering the town with the best music, I headed straight to the gym and ran into some trouble.
Never mind, don't kill. No! Gooper!
Yeah, that one hurts. Gooper had carried throughout the game so far. They'd minimized and minimized and minimized again until we were victorious. R.I.P. Gooper, you will be missed. After about half an hour of running around Clay's gym, I finally initiated the gym battle, and you'd never guess what he had.
So why does this man have a Suicune as well?
Yeah, I guess all gym leaders just have Suicune now, but the funniest part was when he pulled out a Magikarp as his last Pokemon. Another gym badge, another useless TM, and another showdown match. And you're probably thinking why the showdown match went for Lisa's gym. I forgot, that's it. Anyways, I didn't have too many issues during the showdown match due to my epic Pokemon competitive skills, and after seeing Colress again in the PWT, picked up Yancey's X-Transceiver, swiped up some new TMs, and found the most menacing 5-year-old in the game.
They know. She had a Latias! I'm so screwed.
Not long after, Longboy the Ferret joined our team just before we got swatted by a Tornadus.
Put in blue lenses for your eyes. You have to be a certain height. Oh my goodness!
After that terrifying encounter, I met Cabaleon, got the Master Ball, fought Slide the Purloin, and go with the Axiom. Oh, and not egg evolved into his true form, where he is truly not an egg. The Skylar battle was scary, to say the least, and by far the funniest Pokemon Showdown moment I've ever seen.
Defense, high special defense, I think I'm fine. Thunderwave misses. That's huge. They forwarded.
The opponent rage quit because they missed their Thunderwave on turn 1, which has to be the worst case of impatience I think I've ever seen. After a quick flight to Lindamus Town, I caught Stupid Rat the Patrat, ventured through Reversal Mountain, and came across the toughest trainers so far.
Oh my goodness. Don't Earthquake. Please don't kill. No! It crit. Kangaroo. No. Can Bianca actually bring out a half decent Pokemon, please? Don't use Aqua Ray. Kill the Excadrill, please. Thank you. I'm dead. Jesus Christ, this trainer is so overpowered, what the hell?
Yeah, 2 losses hurts. In memory of Kangaroo, whose fists punched many a child's dream, and Spiffy, who was 1 level away from reaching his full potential. Anyway, seeing as some new slots have opened up, welcome to the team the newly evolved Goat and Chinicon. An angry face to clearly to the box, I guess. Oh, and Shinigami again, because he missed Sing and died to an Excadrill. Yes, another Excadrill. Copalion ended up being a Hitmonlee, which was cool and all except for the fact that I accidentally killed it. Not like I wanted Pokemon or anything. But after some lore, I got a cool TM that turned out to be useless.
Yes, you sell TMs. Give me good ones. Protect. Yo! Yes! Yes. This is random, by the way. Yeah, protect. Amazing. Maybe my luck's finally turning around. Not Egg, why can't you learn protect? I swear, every Pokemon used to be able to learn protect.
After a quick Zinzolan fight, I caught Furry 2.0 the Fluffy, realised there was a trend with double battles and strong Pokemon, and completely avoided the guy on the bridge with his supposed 999 win streak. Brick the Bronzor and Child the Manaphy was sent to the Shadow Realm that is the PC, as well as the unluckiest moment I think I've ever experienced in Pokemon.
It's gonna be... Porygon Z. He's level 45, oh that's good. Attacking it. Okay, this might have been a bad decision. Embargo. Can't use items. Not like I was going to anyway. What abilities can Porygon Z even have? Signal Beam. Still yet to reveal one move. Just Discharge. You're kidding me.
Yeah, unfortunately our team is no longer rock hard. While he never did get to head smash, he was still very important to the team, and to me. And while I hated to do it, Fodder the Porygon Z was the best option to replace him. But this loss wouldn't keep us down, and since I didn't have a Pokemon that could fly, I decided to backtrack to get some Mist Surf encounters, and in a massive plot twist.
Okay. Okay then.
So I have a Reshiram now, who I named Plot Twist, as I'm sure you can see why, and in a positive twist of events, it can learn Fly. And yes, I did not mean for that to rhyme. Now, the reason I needed Fly was so that I could go back and gather up some Heart Scouts for later, in which I can use to learn old moves, seeing as some of my Pokemon were caught at first and second stage evolutions. Oh, and you know those triple battles? Yeah, I also forgot that rotation battles existed. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on about that now, because it's time for the Draining Gym battle, yay! And I can't lie, it was pretty scary. Right off the bat, he opens with the paralysis, then another paralysis, and then almost crit Oko in plot twist. And to show how stupid I am, I got stuck trying to leave the gym. Yeah, I know. In any case, it was Ice Gun, Kyurem Freeze cutscene time. Do you know what's more important? Goat achieving his final form, of course. The truest of goats. Oh yeah, and the Shadow match was a clean sweep, chalk it up to a common in DDW. I also returned back to the PWT to teach a couple of moves, mainly recover to Fodder before taking down the Team Plasma in Opelucid City? Is that how it's pronounced? In any case, I got the DNA splicers, and it instantly got stolen. I guess that makes sense considering I'm a literal child. What else got stolen? My Reshiram. Man has the fucking audacity to whip out a Reshiram against me. Now, while I hate to admit it, Fodder learning Tri-Attack with adaptability makes it easily my strongest Pokemon, especially with nasty plot and recover. Moving forward, I caught Angel the Togetic, who unfortunately did not have Serene Grace, alongside Umbrella the Dunsparce. And yes, it did take me a while to get through Marlon's gym, but I mean, if you get there, you get there, right? And then a real plot twist of events, the unexpected happened.
Hitmonchan is dead. Wait, that hits Pokemon while they're flying. And it did a lot of damage, but I think I'm fine. I don't kill. What? Huh?
Yeah, But, I mean, my luck was bound to run out eventually, wasn't it? It was just saddening to see plot twists leave the team so quickly. And while they didn't do much, they were still as valuable as any other team member.
Wish it was Skull. Hands out, he knows the crimes he's committed.
But I mean, Colress can cure all our issues, right? Right? Unfortunately not, but Terrakion wasn't entirely useless, and turned out to be a big man the Scorpy. But who is useless is me. So I spent 10 minutes running around a route only because I wanted to get to a little hidden area, which I didn't get to, by the way. What I did get was Nostalgia the Cresselia.
Okay. Name. Now, one of my most memorable moments in Pokemon White 2 when I originally played it was going to the strange house and getting the Lunar Wing and seeing Darkrai appear there. That was one of my most memorable moments because, you know, when you finish the game and it's just like, I don't know what to do, so you search up all the cool little things you can do post-game. And yeah, so that was one of the things I did, and I just have a lot of nostalgia for that.
And there's the explanation as to why. Next up was the Pokemon Showdown match, and while I held a good position for a lot of the match, it ended up being very close. And if I had stayed asleep for one more turn, or didn't hit the crit when I needed to, I definitely would have lost.
Liquidation could OHKO because my defense is abhorrent. Did you call it Shadow Ball? I live. They click recover. That could be their downfall. I woke up. They lose now. And they're just gonna spam. They're just gonna spam recover, dude. Can you do that? I'm gonna click nasty plot. Got the nasty plot off. I don't know what I'm gonna go for. I could go for the Dark Pulse. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball for the stab. They can't out heal me now. You lose. You lose. That was down to the wire. I deserve that one. I very much so deserve that one. Didn't even say GG to me. How rude.
Now at this point, I'm tired of naming Pokemon, so off you go to the box, duel the Espeon. And off I go to get lost in a cave with the clearest route ever, and yet seemingly I got lost for, and I'm not kidding, half an hour. I had to Google the way out, I was so stupidly stuck. Finally, I could continue, and after greeting more pain, went back to explore the cave and caught Prankster the Sableye who, shocker, did in fact not have Prankster. If anything, he had anti-Prankster. I'd just like to say that at no point have I googled how to solve any puzzles, and in this case I ended up fighting every plasma grunt on the ship before getting the keycard, as I assumed that since 2 of the grunts in the room were friendly, they all were, and how sorely mistaken I was. But never mind that, we finally found... Kyurem?
Is that Kyurem?
Yeah, I don't think that sounds like Kyurem. Something I also found was that the cutscenes were now broken for some reason, so that's fun. Also fun is evolving Big Man. And yes, as with literally every single non-puzzle area in the game, I did get lost in the giant chasm. And as with literally every single puzzle area in the game, it took me a hot minute to understand what I was supposed to do. So after unlocking all barriers, I defeated Sinzolin, and in the most expected twist of all time, Colress is the leader of Team Plasma. But I mean, can we hate him for it? No, because he's just too cool. While Colress gave us some slight issues, we were able to move on, until I found what I think is the smartest NPC I've ever seen.
Ah, why are you sturdy? Oh. That could be a problem. Don't be faster than me. Oh no. Fodder, please, fodder, please. Oh.
If you didn't know, Flail increases in damage the lower health you have, and when you Shell Smash for 2 times attack and have Sturdy, you can see why I was a bit scared. Just before Getsis could kill me, everyone's favourite character for some reason, please tell me why, swooped in with Reshiram, only to have it assimilated and turned against him. Bet you didn't see that one coming now, did you, Mr. Natural Harmonia Gropius? And now, finally, we've all been waiting for. Gothita. Yeah, Kyurem is a Gothita. And I'm bored at this point, so I'm just gonna quick fire. Gittis was a breeze, Minecraft the Stoutland, Colin the Rapidash, Victory Road, Whiskers the Barboach, and Candle the Ludwig. Oh, sorry, I meant Candle the Chandelure and Whiskers the Whiskash. After team optimization, it was time for the final rival fight. And while Jolteon could have been a problem, it's a good thing I had Whiskers with me. But besides that, there were no issues, and it was time for the Elite Four. And I just want to say, why can't we go back to this? I mean, this is what we have now, and it's plain as fuck. Why can't we just have core Elite Four rooms again, you know? Chantel had a Mesprit, but besides that it was a nice easy fight. But what wasn't as easy was Grimsley shadow tag locking me into battle and killing Nostalgia by spamming counter and magic codes.
What am I gonna do? America again, pretty please. Counter. Soldier might die here. I'm gonna go for a psychic. I'm predicting he's gonna use counter. Use counter. Now I'm predicting a Miracote. Counter, that's gonna kill. RIP Nostalgia.
Big Man was also a sacrifice we had to make to conquer Caitlyn's Quiverdance Mothim.
I think. Big Man, no.
Marshall goes down to my good Fisher RNG, and with that came the final fight of the run. Champion Iris. Fodder kills Zoroark. Fodder kills Braviary. Fodder kills Verosian. Fodder kills Purloin, and finally, the Fire Gem Stab Inferno. Candle Oko's Yanma, finishing off the game.
Champion Iris defeated. Let's go.
Finally, the Hall of Fame. Not Egg, Candle, Fodder, Nostalgia, Big Man, finally, Whisker. But wait, what's this? The video isn't over? No. There is one more fight left. One more fight for everyone's childhood. For everyone who pissed themselves. I maxed out for this level to 100 and entered the accursed house. Now while yes, it is randomized, it's the fact that it's her, Cynthia. I slaughtered all of her Pokemon with pure ecstasy. And now with that done, the video is over. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe. Goodbye.